POV, you're a Wookiee, born with the worst excuse for bangs in the galaxy, standing at 7 feet tall, caked in thick matted fur, and speaking exclusively in throat-rattling gargles. You sound like a bear arguing with a malfunctioning blender. And you're not born in a hospital, you're born in a tree, on Kashyyyk, a planet spelled like someone sneezed onto a keyboard. Your crib, a hammock. Your lullaby, the sound of Trandoshans hunting your cousins for sport. Congratulations, you're now a walking carpet with anger issues. From the moment your legs can hold your bear-like body weight, you're trained in the ancient Wookiee arts. Bowcaster assembly, rage screaming, and tearing enemies' arms out of their sockets if they beat you at space chess. Oh, and did I mention your voice? You speak in growls. Only Wookiees and protocol droids fluent in 6 million languages understand you. Which means your entire life is spent being misunderstood. Like imagine Chewbacca trying to order a Big Mac. Yeah, let's be real, he's ending up with a milkshake. Eventually, you grow up and do what all self-respecting Wookiees do. You join a rebellion. Because apparently, being a living action figure with a crossbow wasn't exciting enough, you also decide to fight the Galactic Empire. Your job? Be the muscle. Always. Nobody asks you how you feel. Nobody checks if you're okay. You're just expected to grunt, punch, shoot, and occasionally fix the Millennium Falcon by growling at it aggressively until it works. Your best friend is Han Solo, a guy who gambled you into servitude, regularly forgets your name, and once said, "Laugh it up, fuzzball," in front of your crush. You're essentially the galaxy's most loyal unpaid intern. Sure, you travel a lot, but not like a vacation. You're not sipping cocktails on Naboo. You're dodging stormtroopers, fixing hyperdrives, and dealing with smuggler drama 24/7. You've been to ice planets, sand planets, swamp planets, every kind of planet except one with proper heating and indoor plumbing. And on every world, you're the same thing to strangers. Whoa, look, a big fuzzy guy. You're not respected, you're exoticized. Children point. Adults take selfies. You sneeze once and 5 Ewoks try to worship you as a forest god. No one knows anything about Wookiee culture. To outsiders, it's just they live in trees and scream a lot. But Wookiees actually have deep traditions, lifelong debts, ceremonial bowcasters, and something called Life Day, which is like Christmas, but worse. It involves red robes, holographic Jefferson starship, and Grandpa Itchy watching VR softcore. Yeah, no wonder George Lucas tried to purge this thing from the entire internet. It's just weird. You try to explain your customs, but all anyone hears is... which they translate to, he's upset, give him a snack. Remember when I said Wookiees are strong? Yeah, the Empire noticed that too, which is why they enslaved all of you. Your reward for being the galaxy's most loyal warriors? Shackles. You're dragged off to build weapons for the same fascists you fought against. You go from elite fighter to unpaid Death Star contractor. You spend years mining, assembling, and resisting. And for what? So a Sith Lord can strangle his co-workers because his coffee order was wrong. Okay, yes, you've got Han. And that's great, except Han constantly gets you into debt, into trouble, or into Carbonites-related hostile situations. You're the emotional rock of the relationship. You never leave his side, and he repays you by flying into asteroid fields and calling you fuzzball in front of royalty. When he dies, you don't even get a speech, you just scream and shoot a guy. That's your grief process. Wookiee therapy through violence. Fast forward to the sequels, you're old, tired, still hairy. You've survived wars, genocides, and whatever the hell the holiday special was. And now you're stuck watching the galaxy repeats the same mistakes with new branding. Everyone you loved is dead or missing, and your new best friend is Rey, who means well, but keeps treating you like a sentient emotional support dog. At one point, Leia dies and they give her hug to Rey, not you. Rey, you're the only original trilogy character still walking around with your organs intact. And you get less emotional validation than the droid. You've been the co-pilot, the hero, the legend, and you've done it all while speaking a language no one bothers to learn. You deserve better, Chewie. You deserve a vacation, a spa day, at the very least a conditioner. But you won't take it, because you're a Wookiee. And that's the way of your people. Loud, loyal, largely underappreciated.